we need to talk. Artificial intelligence is taking the world by storm. What is going on, and what do we do now?
Privacy legislation to impose strict limits.
Jobs, how they're performed, how they're changing, and the potential risks that AI poses to them.
AI must be used in a responsible manner for the benefit of humanity.
Today, the Catholic Church uses plenty of technology. This includes television, radio, podcasts, the internet, and even mobile apps. And of course, books. Lots and lots of books. If we're gonna figure out this AI thing, we're gonna have to talk to some experts. Let's go. This is Father Philip Luray. He's a professor in logic and epistemology.
Trevor, it changes week by week. It really is difficult to keep up with this stuff. Pope Francis decided to make the World Day of Peace, the theme is going to be artificial intelligence, the ethics of AI. He's now making artificial intelligence one of his priorities.
This is Matthew Sanders. He's been working on bridging the gap between AI and the church.
As a tool, it can be wielded for great good, or it can be wielded for enormous harm. AI is responsible for a lot of deepfakes, which is a serious problem. I mean, you could take Pope Francis and you could replicate his voice and his face, and you could have him saying all kinds of ludicrous things, and that could be very hurtful. There's a famous picture of Pope Francis wearing a big puffer jacket. It was huge. I mean, the internet exploded. They loved it. There's a movie that came out called Her not too long ago, where essentially somebody kind of fell in love with an AI.
Hi.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm well. How's everything with you?
Pretty good, actually. It's really nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you too.
It became a surrogate for an actual human relationship. This would certainly be something that Pope Francis would not encourage. AI is a tool, is there to enhance our humanity, not detract from it. And so if we're opting to interact with machines instead of real human beings, that would be a problem.
What makes you happy?
I find a lot of things to be interesting and make me happy.
Whenever a new tool is been introduced in the past, it's caused enormous disruption. The printing press, there were those who were out there who were very nervous about the printing press, because you'll take someone's words and you'll spread them around and people could misrepresent them. When the radio came out, what they discovered is that as people are introduced to what the bishop has to say, for instance, Bishop Fulton Sheen, that in many ways encouraged them to actually re-engage the faith.
My opinion is, let's use it. You know, like Matthew Sanders, who came up with Magisterium AI.
Magisterium AI could help answer questions from the faithful.
To answer hundreds of commonly asked questions regarding the Catholic faith based on the Church's documents.
What we wanted to do is find a way to make church teaching more accessible. Studying theology, I became increasingly aware of how much there is and how tough it is to really grasp. Performs a function of going and retrieving information from sources and then explain to you why these particular resources may be of use to you. Popular ways people use it is to answer simple catechetical questions. Why is there a Trinity? Do Catholics worship Mary? These kind of clarifications.
Children ages 8 to 12 spend 4 to 6 hours a day watching or using screens. And for teens, it's up to 9 hours a day.
This is where people are at. This is the internet age. And if the church doesn't do a better job providing its teaching, the vacuum is going to be filled by others. It's important that not only the church embrace AI, but that in many ways it promotes a safe version of it.
I'm quite optimistic. And I think that as a Catholic community, we should use it for what good comes out of it. Don't be afraid of these technologies. They're not going to harm us unless we want them to.
AI in the Catholic Church really can mix well, as long as we use it for good and we use it responsibly. Catholics have always had to do this throughout history.
See, our line is always open to God's forgiveness.
Be generous with yourself. Just give, give, give.
AI is just another innovation, another tool, in a long line of tools that have come before. But the real question is, will we use it for God? Thank you for watching. We actually had long conversations with Matthew and Father Luray that we weren't able to put in this short video. But if you want to see those full interviews, click below. We've got them linked for you, and you can learn way more about the subject. Did you like this video? Let us know by hitting that like button and subscribing. It means a lot for the algorithm, and it'll let us know that we should make more videos like this.